Facebook and YouTube.
All right,
remove this guy. Okay, how are you guys? Good, perfect. Got it covered. Got it covered.
this is where you drop off.
Feeling. Oh, I might have to come up then. All right. Yeah, much better. Come forward. All righty. Good morning. Welcome to Primefit. Good morning. I'm Cindy. We have Deborah and Tim. Mondays are our easier classes. Let's do a little warm up here, stepping in place. So if you'd like, you can check where you're at on your step counter, Fitbit or other device. 5245. 5,900 for Deborah. 3,000 for Tim. Way to go. All right, let's breathe it in. One more time. Step wide. And narrow. Remember, have your area clear of any obstacles for safety. Step wide. And narrow. 2 more times. Step it wide. And narrow. Here we go. One more time. Go wide. Back to the narrow step. Side step and toe tap. Make both sides even. Step one out one side, then the other. Tapping in between with the other foot. Tighten those abdominal muscles. Standing up nice and tall. And center march. Remember, we warm up first, and then we stretch. You don't want to stretch cold muscles because that might set you up for having something snap like a rubber band. We don't want that. So warm it up, get the blood flowing. Our blood carries nutrients to all parts of the body, so the more often that you increase your activity level and get that blood flowing, the more nutrients are going to be sent and delivered to all parts of the body. And when we breathe, when we increase our respiration rate, the breath is a good way of expelling toxins from the body. And sweat. When we sweat, toxins are leaving. All right, bring those knees a little higher. Remember, you're always welcome to modify any of the exercises. Make it your own. You can decrease the intensity or even increase the intensity. If you want to wear ankle weights and hold hand weights through different parts of the class, that's a good way to bump it up quite a bit. All right, I'm going to take maybe just a step or two forward and back. I'm keeping my area that I travel limited, so I'm just going to take little baby steps because I'm staying in front of my chair. But at home, you just make use of the space that you have. Let's do 2 more times, forward and back. Perfect, 1 more. And I have the advantage of seeing where my equipment is because I'm looking through the screen. All right, as we're doing our basic step here, let's get the biceps involved. Let's do 2 more. Now this time, we're going to do a bicep curl and then push it down and back. Bicep curl, push down and back. As you step, 4 more. Last one coming up. Perfect. Now, make circles with your hands and your arms. Forward, out, down, and back around. Picking up those arms and those shoulders. Let's reverse the direction. Kind of like choo-choo train, the connecting rods between the wheels. Perfect. Bring your arms in at your sides, and we're going to work rotator cuffs. So we're going to open one arm, keep the elbow in at your ribs, close, open the other, close, alternate. So it's as if you're opening a gate. Your elbow is the hinge. Two more each side. Last one. Perfect. You can quiet your feet or keep stepping in place. We're going to bring our arms out, thumbs up, and let's do some circles. Reverse the direction of the circles. All right, thumbs up, press it up. I'm going to keep my arms a little bit high just because of the view here. Press those thumbs or turn your thumbs down, press it down. Now, thumbs down, press it up. Perfect. Circle. Out to the side. Reverse the circle. I'm going to do it low. Now I'm going to move high. Reverse the circle again. High. Hello. Bring it down. All right. All right, from here, we're gonna have a seat and do some stretching. Quiet your steps, see where your chair's at, or bring it back into play. Sitting up nice and tall, I'm gonna extend one leg forward. I'm gonna lengthen my spine, and I'm gonna hinge forward gently. Keeping your back straight here, lengthen that spine. Give it a moment or two. Bring it back to center, and hinge forward again. And back to center, send the other one out. Here we go, hinge forward. Now I'm finding my left leg is a little tighter than my right. Bring it back to center. One more time. Hinge forward, nice long stretch. Bring it back to center. We're gonna hug a knee and circle an ankle. Circle that foot around, move the ankle, move the foot. You're still sitting up nice and tall. Reverse the direction of the circle. Bring that knee up towards the chest, as close as you can. Point and flex the foot and the toes. Perfect. Setting that one down, pick up the other. Same thing, circle. And lengthen that spine. Rise up out of your seat. Well, from your seat, get tall. Change the direction of the circle. Point and flex. Bring that knee up a little higher, a little closer if you'd like. Perfect. All right. From here, let's open wide. Give yourselves a hug. Drop that chin down towards your chest. You're still lengthening the spine. Tall in your seat, dropping the chin. Going to open wide one more time. The other arm is going to be on top. Give yourself another hug. All right. Bring those arms forward, reach up, get tall, do a back bend at the top, and then bring those arms down, sweep them back, grab the back of your chair at the bottom, readjust your position, and hinge forward so you get a nice stretch through the top of the shoulders. And bring it back to center. I'm going to come forward just a little bit because I want to feel more of a stretch. So adjust your position as needed. Hinge forward. And relax your head and your neck. So dropping your forehead just slightly. Get tall from the base of your skull all the way down your spine. All right, bring it back up. Bring one arm across. Circle the hands and the wrists. And reverse. Point and flex. Same thing, other arm. We're going to stretch that upper arm, circle the wrist, sit up tall. Another thing to think about, reverse the circle, draw that tummy in, back towards your spine. Point and flex. All right, open wide those fingers, those hands, and then give them fists here, and then open them wide and go back into fists. Perfect. Here's a good chance to take a drink of water and we'll pick up our weights. I left mine over there. How'd you do on your steps? While we're taking a little water break here, go ahead and check it out. 3646. 6,900. 6,900, and for me, 6,033. So the recommended way to pick up your equipment out from under your chair is to step off to the side with one foot. You support your upper body with one hand, and you just reach over, pick it up. Same thing, opposite side. You place them so you don't have to reach down too far. You don't want your head going below heart level. You can stand up or remain seated. I'm going to go ahead and stand up, burn a few extra calories, and move into bicep curls. Draw that tummy in. We're going to do 4 more basic bicep curls. 2. Last one here. Perfect. From here, bring those weights to center chest. I'm going to push up towards the ceiling, but slightly forward. And alternate. 7 more each side. And 5. Let's do 2 more each side. Last one right here. Beautiful. From there, let's drop those hands down beside our thighs, and let's do a circle with the shoulders, up and around, down and back. One more in this direction. Reverse the circle. 2 more. Last one. Alternate shoulder shrug. One side, down, other side. Alternate. Check out your range of motion. Remember, don't cheat yourself. If you can do a greater range of motion, go for it. If it hurts, back off. Let's do 1 more each side. All right, from here, we're going to bend our knees, kind of hinge forward, and we're going to push those weights back. Strengthen the back side of the arms. Draw that tummy in. Let's do 2 more. Perfect. All right, alternating bicep curls halfway up, then the other halfway up. Three more each side. Last one more time. Perfect. Now we're going to keep the weights forward and back. So we did bicep curls this way. So we're going to turn the weight so the one end is facing forward and the other end back. And then we're going to do those hammer curls all the way up, halfway down. Four more. Last one. While we're having our elbows bent at our sides like this, let's open and close. Keep your elbow in, close to your side, and then the other, this time with weights. Let's do one more time, each side. Bringing those weights to center chest. We're gonna move into some squats, get some leg strengthening. So maybe you want your feet hip width or shoulder width apart. Your knees are ready for it. Here we go. Send your hips back and lengthen your spine as you squat down. Only go as far as what feels right for you. How about 3 more? 1 more. Perfect. From here, let's send it out and bring it back in. Send it out, bring it back in. One more time, each side. From center chest, let's send it up but slightly out. Back to center, up but out. There you go. Checking out the shoulders. One more time, each side. Perfect. From there, have a seat. Let's do a little forearm strengthening. So we're gonna support our upper body, resting on our forearms. We're gonna let our weights roll down. Let those wrists kind of bend down towards the floor, and then curl those weights upward and in towards the forearm, using the forearm muscles. Nice and easy. Remember, if any exercise doesn't agree with you, then don't do that one. You can exercise that part of the body differently. Just find a way that doesn't hurt. Let's do 2 more. From here, we're going to turn our palms face towards the floor. Let the hands and the wrists drop forward and down. Now we're going to do that forearm curl, but we're going to raise it up and back towards us, and then lower it down. So I'll turn slightly sideways. You can see the position of my arms and my hands. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. From here, let's just rotate. Let's see how far we can rotate those weights. Find your range of motion and then rotate in. Just rotation. Nice and easy. Take your time. 2 more. Last one. From here, we're going to sit up nice and tall. Bring your elbows in at your side. Extend those arms out, palms facing up. Let's do full range bicep curls out to the side, all the way down. Tall spine. Sit up nice and tall. Tummy tight. Boy, I sure ask a lot of you, don't I? 2 more. 1 and 2. Perfect. Bring those weights to center chest. We're going to punch it straight forward, bring it back to center, and then alternate the punch to the other arm. Perfect. Extend. Fully extend. Get that shoulder forward and move out from the back. Beautiful. sitting up nice and tall, tightening the abdominal muscles. Extend your reach. Extend your reach. One more each side. Beautiful. All right, take those weights, set them down. From here, we're going to step wide in our chairs, hinge forward, lengthen that back. Get a nice long back stretch here. Breathe it in. Now round it out, push back. So you'll want to be forward in your seat so you can round out that back. Round it to the back of the chair and then come forward again. Lengthen it. Get a nice range of motion in the hips and the spine. Do a little spinal wave here. Drop your chin down towards your chest. Let's do one more time. All the way forward and all the way back. All right, from there, bring one leg in front of the other, lower leg. Sit up nice and tall. And we're gently going to turn to one side. Give it a moment. And then come forward, and then rotate, turning to the other side, spinal twist. And look. Bring it back to forward and center. Switch out that leg. Sitting up nice and tall. Here we go. Turn, look. Bring it back forward. And spinal twist opposite direction. Look around. Perfect. Bring it back forward. Now from there, we're going to pick up our bands. Get another drink of water. Make sure your breathing is smooth and easy. Covered. From there, we're going to bring that band around our backs. So from here, just check out your range of motion. Both hands behind your back. Sending the band back there. Bringing it up under the arms. Across the top of the back. And from there, you can push, work that chest. So loop it around, so grab some of the slack. And you want to feel the resistance start immediately. Here we go. Tummy tight. You're welcome to stand up. Let's do 6 more. Tummy tight. Sit up nice and tall. How about stand? 2 more. Perfect. All right, from there, let that band go down around the waist. We're going to move into a plie position. So send those toes out and stand a little bit wide. You're going to bring your arms in at your waist. And as you squat down, you can open the arms and close. Open the arms and close. Two more after this. Now I have just a little bit of tension on my band. When I move my hands out, I just feel just a slight amount of tension. Step it in. We're going to move that band down under the feet. Get both sides even. So feel the tension on either side. We're going to stand up. Keep your knees soft. So we're going to do a lateral step out to the side. So step it out and in. Step it in, out and in. Here we go. Good. 4 more. Take your time, keep the balance. 2 more. We're working the outer leg. Perfect. Switching to the other side, we're going to step out and back in 8 times. Last one coming up. So for a knee injury, you might not want to have the resistance from the band on it. You could just, you could just step out without the band. From there, let's do bicep curls. You might have to step your feet closer together, make the bands a little bit longer, and bicep curl. You might have to slightly bend at the knees. Remember, we provide bands and balls free of charge to all of our active members. If you're not active yet, but you want to be active, then come on and see us. Let us know you're coming. We'll set you up with a brand new band and a brand new ball. Tummy tight. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Perfect. We're going to turn our hands, palms facing our thighs, push it back. Nice little bend in the knees. Push it back to work the back side of the arms. Feel the resistance and draw your belly button back towards your spine. There you go. You got it. How about 3 more? Woohoo, good. Stand up nice and tall. Let's pulse it. Our palms are still going to face our thighs. Pulse it out. Tummy tight. You got it. Keeping our hands in the same position, pulse it forward. I have a slight little bend in my knees. Tummy tight. All right, we're going to pulse it towards the rear and go. Beautiful. All right, stand up nice and tall. I'm going to take that band out from under my feet. Bring the handles to center chest. I'm going to grab one side and work the triceps. So grabbing somewhat close to the handle so I feel resistance as soon as I start to pull down 10 times. Five more. Last one coming up. From there, punch straight out with the band 10 times. 7 more. Keep that other hand very firmly at the center of your chest. 3 more. Last one. From here, we're going to go straight up, but slightly forward 10 times. Tummy tight. 6 more. Last one. Okay, let's open that arm out to the side, so you'll have to grab lower down on the band. Get a little bit of resistance as you fully extend the arm, and then bring it back. Fully extend, bring it back. Three more. We're just doing 8 on this one. Last one, here it is. Perfect. All right, switch it out. The other hand is going to keep those handles planted firmly at center chest. And we're going to start by pulling down 10 times. Five more. Last one. From there, we move to center chest, straight out. Readjust. You want tension just about as soon as you start extending forward. 3 more. From there, we're going to, remember, go up towards the ceiling, but forward 10 times. Two more. Perfect. All right. Extend that arm out to your side. Grab a little further down on the band. Fully extend and retract 8 times. 6 more. And 2. Perfect. From there, we're going to put our coat on. Get a nice range of motion. Bringing that band up and around from one side of the body to the other. One more time on that side. And switch it out. Other side. Think about the range of motion. There's a lot going on when you put your coat on and off. Beautiful, you got it. All right, back to the feet. This time we're gonna crisscross the band. We're gonna step about, keep our feet about hip width apart, cross that band. From here, we're gonna work the upper back. So crossing the band, we're gonna pull those handles, pull those elbows as far back as you can. Feel your back muscles right here. Feel everything that's going on, and then release. You could also keep your knees bent. Pulling it up, pulling it back. Tummy tight. And get a nice full range of motion going. Let's do 5 more. Take your time, feel the resistance. 3 more. Last one, we're gonna hold. You don't have to, it's an option. Hold, hold. Feel those shoulder blades, how close are they? Got a little shaky here, and slowly release it. A little bit slower. Perfect. From there, let's stand up, and we're going to do a little more leg work. So we'll keep the band crossed. That works for you. Step out and in, and then alternate to the other leg. Step out and in. Got it? Here we go. And then just be very firm, holding those handles. Let's do 2 more, each leg. 1 more. Perfect. All right, uncross the band. Drop one side of the band down onto the floor. From there, we're going to do some concentration curls. So we're going to do a bicep curl towards our center up towards our heart, bring it down. Readjust if it needs to be a little more, if there needs to be more resistance or less resistance. There you go. Bringing it in and up towards center. 4 more. Tummy tight. Last one, let's hold it. Hold, just hold. See if it starts to shake. Mine's shaking already. As slow as you can, release. See how that goes for you. Slow motion. Beautiful. All right, switch it out. And bend to the other side on the floor. Feel the resistance. Try to match the resistance you had on the other side. Mine slightly shorter. And bring it up towards heart in the chest. Curl it towards center and up. Tummy tight. Two more after this. Hold this last one. Hold it. Hold it. Slowly release. Let it down slow. Tummy tight. Just a soft little bend in your knees. On that side, my elbow was kind of yelling at me. So I would back off on that one for myself. Okay, from there, we're going to let the handles hang. Grab about the center of the band, just about an inch apart. Bring your shoulder blades close together in the back. Engage those back muscles and let it pull the band apart. So it's not your hands doing the work. Your hands are holding securely in one spot. Work that upper back. Feel the resistance against the band. Shoulder blades. Focus on those shoulder blades. Wrap those shoulder blades around your spine. Try to get them to touch each other. Let's do one more. Perfect. All right. From there, let's set the band down, get another drink of water. Then we'll move on to doing a few exercises with the ball and then move into stretching. If we have room here, let's do some pendulum leg swings. So stand beside your chair. Standing up nice and tall. Move any equipment out of the way that's by your feet or anything that might be a tripping hazard. And let's swing it forward and back. Four more. Last one. Perfect. All right, diagonal leg swing. We're going to come forward and over, out and away. Two more. Okay, from there, let's bring the outside leg that's farthest from the chair, send that knee out. Kind of get in a little kickstand position here. Standing leg, you can soften it so it's not locked tight in place. Let's work on balance for a moment. So when you're ready, you can let go and balance. See what happens if you reach out and up. Perfect. Breathe, and then lower your hands down. Nice and easy. Perfect. Now, since your knee is out there, on the same side as that leg, bring your arm, bend your elbow. Let's do a little oblique into the abdominals a little bit. So bring the elbow and the knee to meet. Really extend that side of the body, and then side crunch. There you go. Just make it smooth and flowing. Keep your chair at your side for balance. Let's do 2 more after this. Tighten those abdominals. Perfect. Open up that side. Let's do a little side bend stretch. Bring your feet together. Side bend over the chair. And then reach up. Bring that arm down. Move to the other side. I'm going to tuck my equipment under there just a little bit more. Doesn't trip me up. Moving into that pendulum leg swing 10 times, forward and down. Tummy tight. Four more. Last one. Moving into that diagonal. Here we go. Swing it. Two more. Last one right here. Perfect. Balance. Let's get into that little kickstand position. So send the knee, bend that outside knee. Outside meaning away from the chair. Lift that heel up, get into a little kickstand position. Test your balance. So raise those hands when you're ready. Balancing and breathe. Bring it out and down. Beautiful. We're going to get some oblique work. Bend that elbow, send that arm out to your side, and bring your elbow to the knee and the knee up. So they both come together to meet. If that doesn't work for you, you could just bring your upper body down towards your knee. That's okay. Just modify, get creative. Fully extend and open your side. One more. Bring that arm straight up, arm down. Let's do that side bend over the chair. Give it a minute. There you go. Stand up tall, arm down. Perfect. Let's do a little more balance. We're going to send the outside leg forward. And get up on your toe, behind. Reach. Reach. And then step it back. Raise the toe up front. Push those arms, those palms back. Kind of get back slightly. Push the boundaries of your balance here. Okay, strengthen that back leg. Come forward. Lift that heel. Reach up. Balance. Make it smooth and sweepy. Bring those arms down and back. Lift the toe in front. Bend the knee in the back. Work that balance. Let's do one more. Here we go. Nice, smooth and flowing. Lift the heel in the back. And then rock on that back. Weight back on that back leg. Lift the toe on the front. Sweep the arms behind. Stand up tall. Step together. Other side. Opposite leg comes forward, so the leg that's farthest from the chair. Now, as I bring my arms forward, I'm going to raise the heel up behind, work that balance, and then bring the arms down and back. Sweep those palms back behind, lift the toe in front, rock your weight onto that bent leg. Here we go, 2 more times. Sweep it forward, reach up, lift the heel in the back. And then flip the palms down, sweep those arms down and back, lift the toe on the front, rock your weight back on that back leg. 1 more. There it is. Rock it back, lift that toe. All right, stand up nice and tall, bring those feet together. Let's pick up the ball. Get another drink. Sitting up nice and tall, let's get a little hand and finger exercise. Squeeze and roll that ball. Squeeze with each hand. Roll it, squeeze it. Tummy tight. Let's change the direction. Squeeze and roll. There, I'm going to scoot forward a little bit. We work the outer thighs, the outer legs. Now we're going to work the inner thighs. So setting that ball behind the knees, in between the thighs, and squeezing the abdominal muscles back in towards the spine. We're going to squeeze that ball and release. Squeeze that ball and release. Here we go. This is number 3. Tummy tight. So you can intensify the abdominal contraction at the same time if you'd like. Let's do 3 more. Make it 10. Squeeze it. Take your time. 1 more. Let's hold, and release. Perfect. From there, let's pulse it for 20 times. So we're going to squeeze it just at a more rapid pace and count to 20. Here we go. 19, 20. Perfect. Figure 8s with the ball under and around each leg. And when you're kind of bringing the ball under, your upper body kind of comes forward. You can make it an abdominal crunch. So crunch those abs, raise the knee, crunch the abs as you raise the knee. And in between, lengthen and sit up. Crunch and open up. Crunch and open up. Beautiful. Got it. So we'll move it a little bit faster. Crunch those abs. Got it? Looking good, guys. Let's reverse the direction of that figure 8. And breathe. Crunch. Crunch. Perfect. Let's do 2 more times. 1 more. Beautiful. All right, sit up nice and tall. I'm going to sit halfway forward in my seat because I'm going to lean back on the back of my chair, readjust. So make sure your upper body can make contact and then come forward. So we're going to send the ball out to one side and we're going to leg kick the opposite leg. Send it to the other side. The leg kicking out is opposite of the side that the ball is on. Here we go. Working those abdominals. Perfect. Let's get a flow going. Here it is. Make it like a continuous flowing set of movements. You got that going nicely. Here we go. One more time each side. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to bring that ball out to the side. We're going to transfer overhead and send it out to the other side. Bring it down and then bring it up, transfer, bring it out and down. Sitting up tall, bringing that belly button in towards your spine. Now let's have the breath. So breathe it in as you reach up. Breathe it out as it goes down. Okay, let's practice that. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Perfect. Fill up those lungs. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. One more time. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Beautiful. We're going to set the ball down at our side and do a little side crunch. So reach it towards the floor, sitting up nice and tall, and you're working those obliques and then coming back to center 10 times. Get a nice stretch. You can feel your upper body coming up from that hip. Reach down towards the floor. If you needed to, you could have this hand over here, grab under your thigh. If you need a little bit of help, come back. But if you don't need to, then just rest your hand on top of your thigh. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Okay, send that ball out, up, overhead. Transfer to the other hand. And then side crunch 10 times. Down towards the floor. Bring that tummy in. 7 more. 4 more. Reach it. Crunch it. Last one. Perfect. All right, put that ball under the leg, under the knee. You can hold it there, and you're going to give a little squeeze. So bring that lower leg in and squeeze the ball. You can hold it in place or let go. That makes you work muscles a little bit more. Tummy tight. Let's do 2 more. Perfect. All right, switch it over. Put it under the knee. Hold it in place. Give it a squeeze, bringing that lower leg in. Squeeze that ball. Let go. If you want to challenge your muscles a little bit more. Hold those tummy's tight. Let's do a couple more. Perfect. Get that ball out of there. Put it behind your back. Find the best spot for massage. Give yourselves a little pressure against that ball. And then move around in any way that feels good for you. Kind of roll and twist. That's excellent for spinal mobilization. Get everything mobilized and moving. And you can move it from high to low or center. Give yourselves a little shoulder and upper back massage. Or how about that low back? All right, put the ball just above the low back. And then we're gonna adjust our position. We're gonna press and kind of roll back onto the ball and then come forward. And then roll that, ball and back, and then roll it forward. Roll it back. Let's do one more. Perfect. You can leave the ball there or set it to the side. We're gonna bring a leg up, hug that knee, move the foot around any direction. Whatever you feel your foot wants or your ankle. Give that knee a hug. Maybe you want to hug it a little higher, a little tighter. Or not, you can grab behind the knee. That'll relieve the pressure off the knee. Same thing on the other side. That foot around. If you want to hug it a little higher, a little tighter, or grab under the knee. Perfect. All right, everybody, sit up nice and tall. Let's take one nice big breath in and breathe it out. Thank you for joining us. Join us at 11:30 for a gentle chair-based yoga. Thank you all. Bye.